videos about Italy, lifestyle videos. Welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get my numbers up, guys. All right, let's get into this video. This video is about differences between Italy and the UK. Things that I have noticed. I have noticed a lot of things, guys, but for this video, I'm only gonna get into a few of them. I'm sorry if you can hear an echo because I just don't know. I filmed this is like the 10th time filming this video because I lost the light before. Anyway, let's get into it. So, number one, the first thing that I've noticed, or the first thing I noticed was the coffee culture, the lack of it. Italians love coffee, but it's different than the UK. We have pretty much a coffee culture where we'll go to the coffee shop, we'll sit down, nurse a coffee for 1 hour with friends. It's more of like a social situation with coffee. But here it's not like that. You have a small cup and you shut it back like this and then you go, guys. You just go. There's no really sitting around. It's not social. It's just not like that. All right. Also as well, while we're on the subject of coffee, there's also this kind of like thing where people say don't have a cappuccino after breakfast. So there's this thing, and some Italians take it quite serious. They don't have a cappuccino after this time. Where I have a cappuccino whenever I want to have a cappuccino, it's okay. So you can do it. All right, next one. Next thing on my list, breakfast. Breakfast here is different, right? Why? Because maybe in the UK we would eat for breakfast some type of cereal, which could include cornflakes, Weetabix, whatever, right? Here, or toast. Over the weekend, you might have beans on toast, or English breakfast. Here, it's generally something sweet, like a biscuit with maybe some milk. A lot of my students, they always say to me they have biscuits, chocolate biscuits with milk for breakfast. That's just kind of like a thing. My boyfriend might have a croissant, just generally something sweet with maybe orange juice or something like that. So it's not the breakfast that you think. I was like, whoa, this breakfast is pretty sweet. Biscuit for breakfast. Very strange. All right, while we're on the subject of food, let's talk about meals. Having dinner, for example. All right, so I'm doing this because I'm doing this. All right, there's an order of food here when you're having dinner, okay? In the UK, there's no order. We just eat, guys. We just eat. We have everything on one plate, boom, 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 and we eat it. Here, the food is separated. So you have an aperitivo, antipasto, primo, secondo, dolce, and coffee. Dolce is something sweet, and a coffee maybe after. Of course, people don't have this set meal every day, but generally that would be the food order that is in. Food is separated. I'm not a meat eater, but for example, if you were to eat meat, you would have meat separate from your veggies. Yeah, things are just separated. You might have a pasta dish, just a pasta dish alone, or a rice dish alone, right? I like to mix my food, so I don't really have it like that. All right, what else is on my list? Bottled water. Bottled water is really a thing here, and fizzy drink, which they call frizzante, is really a thing in Italy. So you always see it. My boyfriend loves buying the bottled water. I'm okay with drinking it from the tap. It's not a problem for me. Plus, I don't like too much waste. All right, what's next? Yeah, I noticed this. I don't know if this is like something I just came across, but I noticed that people do house tours. I saw another YouTuber mention this, and it made me think that is so true. I've been to, like, for example, my boyfriend's friends' houses, and they show me around their house. When I first moved into this house, we did renovate it and we did fix it up, and then people just kind of expected to kind of like walk around the house. Wanted me to show them a tour. They were like leading the way. I was like, okay, it's not my house, is it? It was like, yeah. So yeah, I showed them around the house. So I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section if this is something that you've ever noticed. I just thought it was normal because we moved into the house, so I'm guessing that people may have wanted to see what our new house looked like. But I have been to other people's house and I have had a tour of their house. All right, while we're on the subject of houses, next thing I found quite strange when I came here was the fact that everybody lives in, not everybody, but the majority of people live in apartments and they don't live in houses. In the UK, we live in houses. One up, two down, house. It's not a thing here. It's not saying it's not a thing, but it's not that common for people to live in houses. In the UK, if you live in a house, generally, if you're generally young, you're a student or you're in your mid-20s, it's not kind of like your forever home is a house, it's an apartment, sorry, or a flat. Here, it's people's forever homes, flats. So I live in a flat. Yeah, interesting. Shops. Okay, let's talk about shops. All right, the thing with shops is you can't sometimes buy everything from one shop. All right. So, for example, you have for example, if you were feeling sick and you wanted to go to the supermarket, you can't buy paracetamol from the supermarket for your headache. You have to go to a pharmacy for that. Okay. You have to go to the pharmacy. So drugs and pharmaceuticals and all them things are sold separately somewhere else, whereas in the UK we can buy paracetamol, we can buy whatever from a supermarket, right? Paracetamol sold separately, but luckily sometimes the big supermarkets have a pharmacy inside of them, which is quite good. Not all of them though, sorry about that, not all of them. So you can't buy everything from one place. So maybe you can buy a stamp from one place, but you can't top your phone up in another place. So for example, we have news agencies in the UK where you can buy everything. You can buy the paper, you can buy a bottle of milk, you could buy a stamp, a postcard, a newspaper. Here in Italy, those things are sold in different places. All those things are sold in different places. So yeah, you have to be very organized. All right, I told you about the pharmacy already. All right, stations. I don't know about everywhere in Italy, but where I am in Torino and a lot of the Italian cities that I've been to, the metro stations are not manned. There's nobody at the metro station, so you kind of literally have to work everything out yourself, and you have to use the ticket machines and the cards, the machines that are at the stations. So for a foreigner or for somebody that's new to the city, it's very, very difficult. Nobody's at the station. The trains are, the metro is even operated, is it electric? So there's nobody there. Nobody there, and I find it very hard. Nobody there, guys. And yeah, that's another video anyway. That's another video. I told you about bottled water, living in apartments. What else is on the list? Yeah, I found this, it depends on where you are, guys. As I said, this is my personal experience, but I found what quite shocking is the directness of some people. People can be very direct. Very, very direct. They say what they mean and they say what's on their chest. Some people will say direct and some people will say rude. But yeah, that's another thing that yeah, it does happen. I call it rude, some people will say direct. Italians, I find, are very social and they like to hang out. I'm not so sure if that's a big cultural shock, but it's something that definitely happens. Hanging out with friends, even if they just stand on the corner or in a piazza and they just stand together and they talk for hours, just talk outside with no drinks involved. This doesn't happen in the UK. Drink has to be involved. Okay, I'm joking a little bit. Yeah, and the next one is the double parking here, guys. The double parking is definitely a thing, right? It's a thing. So the roads are narrow as it is, but cars will be parked here, another car will park here, and they have no regard for anybody else. Double parking. The last one on my list before my battery goes is Italians love their family. They love being around their family. Parents are always around. They're just family orientated, friends orientated and family orientated. I'm not saying it was a big shock, but it's definitely a thing here. Friends really do stick together here. Friends really love on each other's hair and they see each other a lot. Even to go for walks, to go to the park, whatever, they are always around. So that's it for this video, guys. I really rushed this video because my battery's down and I lost the light and everything to go with it. I'm not going to moan though. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you have something to add on this subject, please feel free to add. Remember, this is just my personal opinion and my experience in Italy. Okay, so I will make another video similar to this with other differences that I found. Okay guys, well, thank you for watching and please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.